So sorting by creation date, updated date, or created date. So usually we sort by updated date. And what is your default status for the listing? We just update to all. Then the searching part, you allow user to search by which transaction. Which. So you can see here we update by default is server.1, client.1. So all the client, the system running number and the client reference number, you're able to search in advanced box. Okay, if you want to allow to search for the remarks, then you can just add one remark field over here. Then the next one is gen.field setting. So if you want to hide your, let's say for example, your company running number or branch running number, you can just change from here. And then the pop-up, the enable pop-up, once we confirm the PO, so system will prompt the printable for you to print. If you want to print, you can just disable this function. Okay, so vertical UI just now. So in the vertical UI, we can expand by default to expand which field, or you can just, if not, user need to create, extend one by one. Okay, so line queue, this is, we need to enable the line item queue. Then server dot, this one we display the server dot number. Main detail, you can just hide certain field that you're not using. Let's say, for example, you're not allowed to update the validity date. So this one you can just hide from the setting. Okay. In the external document, we have a quotation order, delivery order number. So this is for the external information. Besides, we use a reference, we can update to external document. But usually this part were used in the GRN part. So we the user must key in the external invoice number in the GRN. Then account part, we can filter to enable branch filter. So if your company, you have multiple branches, but you don't want to get your branches to search for which supplier, we can use a filter branch function here. Okay, billing setting and the shipping setting is by the supplier account. Okay, in line item, just now when I key in the pricing, I just key in unit price and the transaction amount. By default, we list everything here, like the standard price for include tax, exclude tax. For the tenant, you can just hide if the field is not necessary or not related to your industry. Okay, so in the line item, beside the pricing, you can update the department information. Just now, the department is segment GL dimension here. Okay, and then for the KO purchase requisition, if you only can knock off the approved purchase order, you can use this function to show approved purchase requisition only. So in the line item, by default is basic item. Usually we raise a basic item to our supplier. So if serialized item PO, we no need to key in serial number. So you can hide the serial number tab. Then for the costing and pricing, if you not allow user to view, you can by default hide it. Then the user with the permission, you can just grant in the role permission, the client side permission. Okay, so for the KO for payment, delivery detail, this one is depends you want to open or you want to close it. Okay, so usually PO we don't have any collection or any payment. Then in payment tab I will just hide the menu. And then ARAP, because this is not the accounting posting entry, Then the RIP, I also just hide it. Okay. In the default selection, user can set the default branch, but this part usually we set under the personalization, individual default branch. Okay, and then your default stronger column, you want to view in one single page or double page. Go back to the setting here. And for the printable, we can set multiple printable, and we can set one of the printable is default format. So beside we set the default format, here we have one additional function here is no price. Because sometimes you want to hide the price in the PO, not allow user to view your purchase order price, you can use this function no price. This function comes with the role permission. The user not allowed to view a printable with no pricing information. The user not allowed to view the purchase order with price. And then we need to set one default PO for no price so that the user by default is print the PO with no price. So this comes with the role permission. And in the branch setting, we can set different format for each branches to view different pricing scheme or view different printable format. So usually in branch setting, we set the pricing scheme and printable format by row. Okay, workflow setting is additional setting function to do the approval or any action for the workflow. Okay, you can just add by company and what is your workflow. This is called what? The process status. You want to do approval first, or you can just add any approval status in your workflow. Okay, so email template, any email that you want to send to supplier, you can just create an email template so that the user can select from your drop-down list. Okay, so the permission part, this part is for the applet permission. You can grant the user by branch or by company, or only can view the PO by view only. Okay, because this common permission by branch is allow the user to create a purchase order, to edit the purchase order, or to view the purchase order. So if you just allow the user to view only without creating the transaction, then we can have another permission wizard here is just for the PO view only. Okay. So for the role permission is we set our client side permission under the role. So even for the admin user, we also need to add client side permission because just now application setting is applied to all users. Okay. So for the client side, you can see from here what we allow user to do. Okay, so I go back to my PPT here. So just now I show you the setting part. Okay, so next one is a Q&A. So far, any question? Okay. If you have any question, you can just okay. One moment. Just now, what did you mention that will be covered in the next section? Okay. In the next section, I will cover the import and export file, multi-purchase order, and the intercompany transaction. Okay, so if you have any question, feel free to reach out of us. Thank you.